Hi, this is Nancy with your Angel Oracle reading for Thursday, June 16th. We are using our Magical Messages from Fairies cards, our beautiful little garden type angels. All right. There's always the great debate about fairies, if they're actually good or they're like like little tormentors. We're gonna think of them as little garden earth angels. All right. So for Thursday, we have assertiveness. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. I love that. I love that. I see the angel on there. Very, very pretty. There's kind of like a little rainbow coming out. So anyway, so assertiveness. So stand up for your beliefs. What is it that you're keeping quiet about? Yesterday we had speaking out, speaking your truth, what have you. So this is kind of like building on that, all right? So what is it that you are kind of keeping to yourself, all right? Is there something you need to say? Is somebody like pushing you around? I feel like that kind of seems like a mean way to say it, but are they like a stronger personality than you? So maybe your perspective gets lost in the shuffle. Is it something like that? Are you shy? Are you worried about the reaction you're gonna get? Because here's the thing. I mean, there's no guarantee what your reaction's gonna be, and you may get a bad reaction. But the thing is, that's their problem, not yours. Okay? If they can't accept your perspective, your beliefs, and how you feel, they're just not great people. or maybe they're just a little stubborn and you need to explain yourself. Okay, so we can't just blurt out certain things. You know what I mean? We have to have some finesse. All right, so maybe you need some time to think about it. All right, maybe you need to think about what it is that you need to share, and then just kind of work it out. Sometimes journaling helps with that. I know I talk about journaling a lot. It's a big help. It's a big help. Maybe especially if you're nervous about saying something, write it out first, okay, and then read it aloud and see how it sounds. Okay, sometimes it will sound completely different than you think it would. Okay, again, we talked yesterday about you having your specific life path. Okay, I'm not talking about life purpose. I'm talking about your path, the path that you have walked on, the experiences you had that have shaped you into the person you are today. Okay, you are strong and smart, and you are just every day you're a little bit stronger, a little bit smarter. Okay, because every day you learn something new. Okay, whether you try to or not, you learn something every single day. Okay, and that gives you more wisdom. All right, wisdom that you could share with others. And maybe your perspective can reflect things that this other person or group of people or whomever that you need to share this message with, it just didn't have access to. You know what I mean? And it's not like, well, I know better than you. It's not about that. It's about, that you if you're sharing your life experiences with others so that they can have a better life too. All right? But be assertive. Be assertive. All right? Stand up for what you believe in. Share that with others. There's a reason that you feel that way, that you feel so strongly. All right? Don't keep it to yourself. Share that beautiful love light in you. Let your love light shine. Was that Neil Diamond, I think? Yikes. So anyway, and again, only say yes if you really want to. All right? That's the second half of this, okay? Don't be a pushover. All right? There's nothing wrong with being nice. Absolutely nothing wrong with being nice. Absolutely. Okay? We need more nice people in the world, okay? But if what you're being asked to do, or asked, people are asking favors, asking, can you do this? Can you come here? Can you do whatever? If it's pushing you beyond your own boundaries, if it's pushing you beyond your own capabilities, if it's going to affect your health, your mental well-being, if it just goes completely against, your value system, you don't have to say yes. Okay, you don't have to say yes to anything ever. Okay, you have the option. All right. Believe it or not, you have options. All right. Sometimes it doesn't feel that way. It's like, I've had jobs where, they ask me to do things that like were completely against my value system. You know what I mean? And I felt like I had to do that, and when I was young and naive, I would do some of those things. And then after the fact, I'd feel terrible about it. And then, it was just, what are you going to do now? And then as I, got older, or let's call mature, I learned that it's okay to have boundaries, all right, and I had jobs that asked me to do things after that I didn't agree with, and I refused to do it. And some of those jobs I kept for a while, and some of them I had to step away from because it just didn't work with my own value system, okay? And sadly, that may happen. You know what I mean? You may have your assertive moment, and it may not be well received. So maybe you need to step out of that situation if you can. If it's family or someone close to you that you love that you don't want to, obviously it means that you need to come to some kind of agreement. You need to have some kind of talk, some kind of communication so that they understand where you're coming from and why you are feeling the way you do. Okay? So, assertiveness. On Thursday, it is okay to be assertive. It is okay to speak your piece. And it is okay to say no. Okay? So I hope you have an amazing, beautiful Thursday, and I will see you maybe tomorrow. If not, I'll definitely see you for our weekly reading. So have a great day. Blessings.